Yo, get you say gaba. As you can maybe tell by that sigh, I'm tired. But anywho, I'll collect myself towards myself. Malweni, good evening, guys. Yeah, today was a different day. I didn't do the whole morning thing because I woke up feeling really tired. It's been, yeah, I had a busy couple of days and I could feel it taking a toll on my body. So I just decided to just rest for the day. I didn't do much. I just went out for drinks with a friend of mine. I will show the dump. But I'm actually feeling better now. Yeah, I just thought today we could do like a chilled brain dump type of video. Like, there's a lot of things that have been in my mind, and I will use this platform just to upload. I just want to introduce you guys to my God, the healer. Physically and mentally and spiritually, he has healed me so much. The first thing that came to mind was how growing up I had asthma. I was on the small tiny white pill. My mother would get tips from different people and we would try things and nothing worked. But God, being the faithful healer that he is, he healed me. Like, guys, I've not had an inkling of an asthmatic attack or not being able to breathe or whatever. Nothing. When I was in high school, I started this thing. I was on my way to school, just started feeling itchy all over my body. Everything above the knee going up to here. I would get these in English. In class, it's called this gala. I don't know what it's called in English. You know, like maybe when a spider has bit you and you get that big thing. Normally, people when they get an allergy, it's like a rash type of thing or pimples. Not with me. It was like these big chunks that would come up all over my body. And that happened for years. Grade 11, grade 12, first year, second year. And then my first year in, because yeah, that's a story for another day. My first year, my second year. It was just so random and there was no pattern. So the doctor said it's an allergic reaction. But there was no pattern. I could say, okay, I'm noticing that when I've been near this plant or when I've eaten this thing or drank that, this thing happens. It would be so itchy. It would feel like I'm being stung by a million bees all over my body. So it's itchy, but I can't touch because the stinging feeling is so. So then I was just pushed into a corner of, okay, there's no the only choice is God. The only choice is to pray. It took exhausting all the other options for me to run to him. But even though it took that, he was so faithful and he healed me from that. I think 2014 was the last episode. After that, I never had an episode again. God was like, I'm gonna vanish all of it. My God, the healer that I'm talking about, guys. I used to struggle with tonsils as well. Every winter, all the time growing up, the only thing I would struggle with was asthma. But and just the common flu or cold or whatever. But I would never get sick. I had never been admitted to hospital even. Then all of a sudden when I was in high school, it's these things. The asthma is gone now, but it's just one thing after another. So I would get tonsils. Like it was like every winter thing. I haven't had tonsils in donkey's years now. Again, it was still this God that healed me. Those are the physical sicknesses that I had. Then I don't know these ones, whether I should say it's mental, it's like psychological, or they're spiritual. I have no idea. But they both started because somebody said something. I think the first one was, I remember I used to go to Goa Baptist Church. I was in the junior youth at the time. There was something that was happening close to Christmas time at church. Still have that picture actually at home. So we were getting gifts, and then my friend's mom was handing me a gift, and when she hands you a gift, you take a picture. There was somebody who takes a picture. So back then it was the pictures that we were slambis when you already get them. So I get the printout of the picture. I don't even remember who the person was, but I remember the words they said. The person was looking at the picture and was like, yo, this picture would have been so beautiful if you were not smiling. The only thing that was spoiling the picture is you smiling. Yo. This person says this, it hit hard. For years after that, I would not smile in a picture. I never. And the smile was a smile with me showing my teeth. That is where the journey of me despising my smile started from, because of the words that person. And I'm sure that person forgot them within 30 minutes or even less, had forgotten the words that they said. But the impact of those words lasted for years in me. Yeah, like I hated my smile for years, and that's where it started from, because somebody told me that a picture of me would have been nicer if I had not smiled. And now, when I finally come back to my senses years later, and I smile in pictures and I see a picture, I'm like, what? My smile is so beautiful. What was wrong with me? It's like God gave me a new set of eyes to see clearer. That's why he's the truth, he's the light. So he brought the truth, he brought the light that, Nana girl, your smile is actually beautiful. And which is not something I believed for years. I stayed for years believing those lies that my smile was not beautiful. If only you guys knew how many years I spent intentionally. Oh Lord, mosquitoes. And then, oh my gosh, I forgot the other one. Oh yes, I remember. The other one was my voice. I don't know. I can't remember that one, where it started from. Oh, okay. I can. So growing up, I have a deep voice. I actually feel like now it's even better. I have a deep voice where sometimes I'd be mistaken for a man. So I ended up hating my voice. Where people would always exclaim about, yo, what a big voice, in a negative connotation, like, what kind of a girl, like they would even use those words, what kind of a girl has a voice so deep, a voice like a man. When I would send voice notes, I would never listen to my voice notes. But then again, God was like, no, we can't let this keep on like this. We need to address it. And then he started just, he starts by exposing you more and more to it, because my thing is always avoid. So God, when he then that's when I'm like, oh okay, I think he wants to do something in this area, because it just starts coming up, popping up everywhere. I'm like, what is happening? This thing never pops up all of a sudden, it just pop up. That's when I'm finally catching on to what God is doing in my life. I'm like, I was an angry person. I was always so angry. It took literally something pieces to get me blow up, and my anger would go. But then afterwards, I'm like, hey, okay. Anyway, so even that one, he did the same thing, where he just brought a lot of things that are triggering, and I would react in a way that would later make me ashamed. Then I started to be like, no, I need to check this now. When I calm down and I come back to my senses, I'm not impressed with myself, and that's not the person I want to be. And that's where the journey started, and he delivered me from that. I literally just deviated from what I was talking about. Wow, what was I even saying? What was that? Mighty God. Oh, it was my voice. Anyway, yes, it's safe to say now that I don't hate my voice, because I would not be making videos literally speaking if I so hated my voice. Anywho, that is my brain dump of everything that's been happening, especially today. That was just going over my mind. I was really just reminiscing of how much God, of who God actually has been in my life, and how much he has healed me. It's easy to forget his hand in our lives. Use that testimony, that evidence of him in your life to keep yourself strong, along with his word, of course. Like, the basis is his word and him, but like those experiences and his hand and who he has been is supposed to play a role in keeping you strong through the other things that you go through. But yeah, I hope somebody that needs it, that is trusting God for something, this can help you, just to ugomeleze, and just so you can see he is God. He is a faithful God. He delivers, he provides, even when you don't know, because he knows us better. He knows that, girl, this is a lie, you are living a lie. God's presence in our lives brings with that truth and that light, and God is present in our lives, and we continue living a lie. It has to ban. So yeah, be strong. No man, why am I being weird? Yeah guys, and so be encouraged. I hope these testimonies of these are just a few out of many, but I look at guys. So these few testimony of how he has been God, the healer in my life and provider, can encourage somebody else to keep the faith. Good night. Bye.